Okay, up until now, recording this video, I realized how much fucking, like, disrespect I've given to myself, and it's mainly because I've been struggling in life with, what career direction to go in, but, even with my haircut, guys, I went fucking nearly bald, and that's not how I usually like my hair, I like it with a bit of a fringe, and I just don't think this is, gonna work. I do like it quite flat. Don't get me wrong. It looks quite good like that. But with a cap on, it just looks weird. Um, yeah, I don't know if it's because of the lighting as well, but it just looks really a bit stupid. Anyways, I'm also thinking about where to still study this September. It's really pissed me off because I've had so many fucking options, and it did cause me to just be in analysis paralysis to the point where I haven't been able to actually decide. So I've got to really narrow down my options and really think okay, well, you know, where is the nearest place that I could kind of educate at and just take action rather than just thinking about it, and not doing jack shit. And yeah, I kind of know, because the thing is, right, I wanted to go this one place, but I really don't think it's going to happen because of how late I would be enrolling in, and just because of how far it is. And there are two places that are nearby, which is, I think, now between one of those two, to be honest, with wherever I'm going to be there or not. And yeah, I just want to start fresh. I want to start new. And there's been a lot of things in my life where I've just felt just stagnant and delayed. And it's definitely just been due to my constant surroundings, where it's if you're not in a if you're not in an environment where you're growing, then why are you there? There's literally no reason for you to be in that environment. And I realized that with myself, I need to now know that where I am, I'm not evolving, I'm not growing, I'm not being a better version of me, I'm actually going backwards. And it's scary to even think that way because I don't want to become like that. I want to be moving always forward. So it's a case of just getting out of that weird funk and realizing my soul does matter, my life does matter, but it's putting my soul and myself into something that actually benefits me and something that doesn't, take energy from me and drain me. And I don't need to do that with people, relationships, jobs. Unless I'm getting energy that's good back, I'm not going to put my energy into it anymore because there's no fucking point. And it really comes down to self-respect, and I haven't had any of that. I haven't had any self-respect, haven't had any well, what is actually best for me, and when you don't have a sense of self-respect for yourself, or even a sense of value to yourself, you become lost in yourself and you don't even know who you are truly anymore because everyone is telling you what to do. You kind of don't know who you are. So I've got to realize that now, who am I actually? And who I am actually is someone that wants to express their creativity, someone that wants to express their music and their art and what they believe. So it's just a case of getting maybe into the right education place that does do that, or doing something that can do that. And it doesn't have to be music, it doesn't have to be anything like that. It can just be me expressing myself towards other people in something that I'm doing, but as well with the world right now, it's just very sick, it's very dark, it's very much careless. And apart from the past day where I actually wasn't bothered, it's been just raining, it's been thunderstorm, it's been crazy weather, and I've just been with that weather feeling the same way, just very much chaotic and not myself. And it's as well with the weather, I've been lost with myself in that kind of storm energy of recklessness, but trying to get rid of things that aren't for me. And yeah, I need to come back to healthy habits and realizing the things that I thought that matter actually don't matter. I don't need a lot of money, I don't need a perfect relationship, I just need to have value in what I could bring to the world, and that will be good enough. But yeah, to anyone out there, if you're really struggling, you feel you're not doing the right thing, ask yourself, am I even in the right place? Because that might even be the first thing. Your environment and that does affect you, so just ask yourself that question, okay, well, this might not be working out in my life, but am I even in the right place to be qualified for this? Because I'm kind of like giving up on the like singer thing for now, or the artist thing for now, unless I do busking in public. But it's like I have to be around the right people for that environment. I have to be around musicians, music. Like, if I'm not in that environment, I'm not going to become that person. And it doesn't matter. Like, if you're, for example, working in a hotel and you live there in that hotel as well, how do you expect the people in the hotel and everything, if you have the idea to be a musician, that they're going to be supporting you? They will not, because their idea is not becoming a musician. They want you to be there and they want you to be stuck in there. So that's what I'm trying to get to. Like, whatever you want to be, it doesn't matter. But at the end of the day, if you're not in the place where they believe in you or you are around those type of people, it's not going to happen. It's just not going to happen. So that's what I've realised with myself and I'm coming to terms with. But yeah, I hope this video helps anyone else out there. Also just help myself to get out feelings. And yeah, just be more trusting with yourself and acknowledge, like, when there's a change, there needs to be a change. And the more you resist it and the more you kind of fight towards it, the more it's going to be heavy on you. So it's up to you whether you want to release it and let it go, or let the resistance continue, and that will just cause you suffering, you know. But yeah, I think that's everything, and I'll see you again.